All right, let's talk. Today we're going to have a really practical conversation about your body's natural rhythm. We're going to explore how we can work with it instead of against it to help encourage a more regular, predictable cycle.
So, if you're here, my guess is you're feeling like your body's internal clock is just a little bit off. Maybe things have gotten unpredictable, and you know what? That can be really unsettling. That feeling is a completely valid, and it's actually the perfect place for us to start.
Okay, so first things first, let's get on the same page. Before we can even talk about how to regulate a cycle, we need to be really clear on what the word irregular actually means. Because honestly, it's not a one-size-fits-all definition.
Now, this gives us a great baseline. A textbook cycle can be anywhere from 21 to 35 days. But what we're really looking for isn't just a day or two of difference. When we talk about irregularity, we're talking about a real pattern. Cycles that are consistently shorter or longer than that are ones where the length just varies wildly from one month to the next. The key here is noticing a real, ongoing change from your normal.
And here's one of the biggest signals your body can send. If you miss 3 or more periods in a row and you know for sure you're not pregnant, that's a definite sign. It's your body saying, hey, something's up, and it means we need to pay close attention and figure out what's really going on.
So let's get into the why. An irregular cycle usually doesn't mean something is broken. It's more like a check engine light. It's a signal that your body's very delicate hormonal balance has been thrown off a little bit. And more often than not, we can trace it right back to our daily lives.
And these right here are the usual suspects. High, chronic stress, for example, just floods your system with cortisol. Big, sudden shifts in your diet, or a new, intense workout routine. These are all things your body sees as stressors. Now, I want to be really clear. This is not about blame. These are just things your body is responding to. Our goal is to identify them so we can give your system a little more support.
Okay, now for the most important part, the action plan. We've talked about the what and the why, so let's get into the how. This whole process is about creating a stable, supportive environment so your body can relax and find its natural rhythm again. And let me be perfectly clear, we are not looking for a dramatic overnight fix. The most effective and the most lasting approach is built on small, consistent lifestyle changes. You would be amazed at the huge impact these little adjustments can have over time.
We're going to start with nutrition, because food is the fundamental building block for absolutely everything your body does, especially making hormones. This means focusing on balanced meals. We're talking healthy fats, lean proteins, and complex carbs. See, if you suddenly restrict calories too much, it can send your body into a kind of famine panic mode, and trust me, making a regular period is not its top priority then.
Now, on top of that balanced foundation, there are some specific foods that show some real promise. Ginger, for example, might help with flow and reduce cramps. Cinnamon has been looked at for its role in insulin regulation, which is really important for conditions like PCOS. And turmeric is a fantastic anti-inflammatory. Just think of these as helpful little extras to add to your toolkit.
This right here gets to the absolute heart of the matter. Managing stress isn't just a mental exercise, it is a physical necessity. When your brain is constantly in fight or flight mode, it basically tells your reproductive system to take a back seat. Things like a little daily meditation, some gentle yoga, and especially making sure you get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, that's how you lower your stress hormones and create a real sense of safety in your body.
And when it comes to exercise, we're looking for that Goldilocks zone. Not too little, not too much, just right. Movement is amazing for us, but pushing your body to the limit without enough fuel and rest is, you guessed it, another major stressor. So it's all about moderation. Listen to your body, take those rest days, and make sure the energy you're putting in actually matches what you're putting out.
Okay, so all of these lifestyle strategies we've talked about are incredibly powerful. They're amazing first steps. But, and this is a big but, it is so important to recognize when they might not be enough. It is absolutely vital to know when it's time to call in a professional.
Please, I want you to pay very close attention here. These are what we call red flags. These are non-negotiable signs that you should stop guessing and go ahead and schedule an appointment with your doctor. We just need to rule out anything else that might be going on.
So if your periods just stop for more than 90 days, or if they become totally erratic after they used to be regular, or if you're dealing with really heavy bleeding or severe pain, that's your cue. It's time to get a professional diagnosis. Those symptoms deserve a closer look to make sure we're not missing something important.
So, to wrap things up today, I want to try and reframe how we think about our cycle. It's so easy to just see it as an inconvenience, but we can totally shift that perspective.
If there is one thing you take away from our chat today, I hope it's this. Your cycle is not a problem to be fixed. It is a powerful messenger. It's giving you direct feedback every single month on your stress, your nutrition, your sleep, your overall well-being. Our job is just to learn how to listen to it.
And so, I'll leave you with that question. By really paying attention and listening closely to the signals it's sending, you stop just managing a symptom. You become a true, active partner in your own health, and that is an incredibly powerful feeling.